Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Are teachers considered government employees? The short answer is yes, most of them are, but the details are actually pretty interesting and depend on where they work. Let's break it down. When we think of teachers, we usually picture those working in public elementary, middle, or high schools. These teachers are absolutely government employees. Here's why: public schools are funded by the government through our tax dollars, primarily local and state taxes, with some funding from the federal government. The entity that hires, pays, and manages these teachers is the local school district. A school district is a special purpose form of local government, just like a city or county government. So, a public school teacher is an employee of a local government agency. They receive a government paycheck, and they are often part of a state-run pension and benefits system, just like other public sector workers such as firefighters or city clerks. But what about other kinds of teachers? This is where it gets more specific. First, let's talk about private school teachers. Teachers who work at private schools, whether it's a religious school, a Montessori school, or an elite prep school, are not government employees. These schools are private organizations, often nonprofits, that are funded through tuition, donations, and endowments, not primarily by tax dollars. Therefore, their teachers are employees of a private entity. Next, we have charter school teachers, and this is a gray area. Charter schools are publicly funded, meaning they get tax dollars just like traditional public schools. However, they are often operated by private, nonprofit organizations. Because of this hybrid model, the employment status of charter school teachers can vary by state law. In some states, they are considered public employees with the same rights and access to the state pension system. In other states, they are considered employees of the private nonprofit that runs the school. Finally, think about college professors. The same public versus private rule applies. A professor at a state university, like the University of Michigan or the University of Texas, is a state government employee. These are public institutions run by the state. But a professor at a private university, like Harvard or Duke, is a private employee, working for a private nonprofit corporation. So why does this distinction even matter? It has huge implications for things like union representation, collective bargaining rights, pension plans, and even First Amendment rights, as the speech of public employees can be regulated differently than that of private citizens. In short, if the institution is funded and run by the government, the teacher is a government employee. If it's privately funded and operated, they are not. It's a simple rule that helps clarify one of the largest professions in the country. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this explanation helpful, please hit the like button